Hello, my name is Mykola Boyko, and the title of the publication is Towards Ontology-Related Support for Transdisciplinary Research. The information about the authors you can see on the screen right now. So in general about the publication, development of methodological foundations for formation and sustaining transdisciplinary research using ontological engineering methods and tools has been accomplished. In the article, we discuss the stages involved in the development of the transdisciplinary theory. A special role in this process belongs to informatics as system-forming branch of knowledge. The development of NBIC-cluster of convergence opens wide, not yet significantly assessed, possibilities of a global knowledge-oriented Internet. Clearly, this development will initially focus on creating applied distributed systems in specific knowledge domains such as Internet of Things, smart systems in telemedicine, environmental monitoring, information support for goods and services, energy systems, utilities, and more. Types of scientific research. We use a degree of knowledge completeness about the surrounding world as the criteria for classification. According to this classification, all approaches can be categorized into four main types: disciplinary, interdisciplinary, multidisciplinary, transdisciplinary. In this paper, these terms are understood depending on the distribution of concepts and scientific disciplines with respect to the ontological levels of hierarchy. Interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary scientific approaches. The expansion of the field of application of disciplinary methodology has led to the emergence of interdisciplinary and multidisciplinary scientific approaches. Interdisciplinarity involves the integration of several scientific disciplines. One of them plays a leading role, and the result of interdisciplinary research are always interpreted in terms of leading discipline. In a multidisciplinary approach, researchers form a generalized picture of the subject of the research in relation to which all of the disciplinary pictures appear as its equal in right parts. Transdisciplinary system approach uses the knowledge generated and accumulated by disciplinary, interdisciplinary, and multidisciplinary approaches. Here shown the scheme of formation of interdisciplinary directions of scientific research. Transdisciplinarity, formation of convergence clusters. Currently, there is a tendency to intensify scientific research both at the intersection of different subject disciplines, interdisciplinarity research, and in convergence clusters, transdisciplinary research. To support these studies, important factors are the construction of knowledge-oriented information systems, improvement of research organization processes, improvement of methods and tools for ontological analysis of natural language objects using generative language models to extract knowledge from them. Applied aspects of using ontologies, meta-ontologies, knowledge integration systems in transdisciplinary convergence clusters. Here is shown the diagram of the relationship between cognitive technologies and various fields of science and practice. Thus, transdisciplinary research is a qualitatively new stage in the integration of science and society. For its completion, the scientific community still has much to design and develop. In particular, you can see some of the things on the screen right now. Transdisciplinarity, noosphere concept, picture of the world. The essence of the transdisciplinary approach to the study of complex scientific and technical problems consists in effectively ensuring the dual unity of the concepts of deepening specific knowledge in the subject area, on the other hand, and expanding the coverage of the problem based on the reality of the unity of the world and recreate a holistic scientific picture of the world on the other. Transdisciplinary studies allow one to understand the complexity of the problems being solved, to take into account the diversity of ideas about the life, world, and the problems posed, to link abstract and concrete knowledge with the use of the ontological engineering and global networks of transdisciplinary knowledge. Here is the examples. Now is you can see the scheme of the noosphere categorical level. So basis of ontology-oriented support for transdisciplinary research is this. The research methodology and design of the mechanism of interdisciplinary interaction in solving complex scientific and technical problems are associated with the creation of a conceptual framework of scientific theories, a set of C, R, and F. Formal computer ontologies of specific knowledge domain may be such as framework. Formally, such an ontology can be represented by a tuple you can see on the screen, where C, R, F, A is a finite sets respectively. C, concepts of knowledge domain, R, relationship between them, F, interpretation functions, both C and R, A, axioms. The implementation of the ontological concept involves a complete description of knowledge domain. For this, it is necessary to complete the steps shown on the screen. In more detail, the categorical and domain levels of knowledge in the scientific and ontological picture of the world are presented at the next slide. It is clear that all aspects, even basic ones, of the indicated levels of knowledge cannot be reflected in one scheme. Therefore, here the emphasis is on the category nature, society, man, knowledge of the world, transdisciplinary scientific research. Here is the generalized levels. Here is the scheme of the noosphere categorical level. Information technologies of supporting transdisciplinary research. The fields of application of transdisciplinary studies are constantly expanding, which in turn requires the continuous improvement of information, including supercomputer technologies to support them. Here is open complement and developing system of requirements to information technologies supporting transdisciplinary research. In conclusion, Vernadsky teaching about the noosphere in its essence appeals to the scientific picture of the world, which must be built in order to overcome interdisciplinary barriers and increase effectiveness of interdisciplinarity, interaction, and modern science in general. It is about creating universal transdisciplinary knowledge. Thank you for attention.